So we've got a change of plans, and it's caused me quite a dilemma for like the last week. Now that it came time to do it, I'm talking about pushing the wall back in the store to give the retail more space and less space here in the stock room. And I just could not figure out exactly what we should do. And I was kind of in a dilemma because I know that, one, I would like to have more space in the retail on the floor for more bins. But also it's like, well, why do we need to have more space in the bins in the front? The space that we have has been working. It has not been not enough. We've just been doing lots of restocking. So I finally settled, like, we should probably wait, because I was just kept looking back at last year in August, September, and really once school started up last year, is we had a pretty significant drop off in sales. But also, and I'm nervous about that, because just that big of a drop in sales. I didn't count on it last year because the year before we hadn't experienced that percentage of decrease. Maybe that was because we had moved into this building around that time, and then the year before we had just opened up, so I didn't really have accurate numbers and sales history to really determine what we should do, or not really determine what we should do. I didn't have accurate sales figures, historical sales figures, to know exactly how business is going to go. But so I'm like, last year was just very, it was just bad. I didn't react fast enough. We lost lots of money during, August, September, October. And I didn't want to do that again this year. So I'm like thinking, do we really need to expand the store and have to put out more stuff heading into the season where it may be slower? Granted, this summer has been a lot busier than last summer. So I'm like, well, maybe we won't experience the same drop off. But if it's not broken now, like, why do I need to fix it? Why do we need to expand now? So I've settled on the fact that we're going to wait around 6 weeks to kind of, maybe 4 to 6 weeks. And I say 6 weeks because in 4 weeks we're going on vacation. We'll be gone for like 10 days. So it'll be 6 weeks really of data that we'll look at before really determining whether we want to expand anymore, because whether we expand or not, we're still going to be putting out the same amount of product that we do now. We just won't be restocking. So it's like, what should we do? So I've set on my heart, that's what we're going to do. And with that, we've got truck coming in tomorrow. We were kind of making preparations to push the wall back, but since we don't have to, things have changed a little bit, and the directions kind of changed a little bit for the week. So there's not as much stuff that has to be done in that short of a period of a time. So we're getting ready for the truck tomorrow, because it should be here around 8 a.m. Got 40 pallets of inventory coming in, and it's going to fill up the space we have rather quickly. I was fixing to leave to go home for the day, and as I was leaving, guess what pulls up? That truck. Oh, it's bright out here. I don't know if y'all can see me or I can't see me, but it's here. It's here. And here's the problem with getting these pallets in double stack like that is sometimes they fall over, like this one right here, and it's all over the parking lot. So thankfully it was only one pallet. I learned from the last truck that might happen, so I got a bunch of these little cardboard pieces from our empty Gaylords from last week, and as we unload them, I'm putting them in between. I didn't get them all done because some of them looked more sturdy than others. And I saved several of them from falling over so far, but it's 6 o'clock now, and we've got to get all this inside. And I guess the great thing about it is, now I don't have to worry about unloading the truck in the morning, but it would have been much cooler in here in the morning, cooler outside, had we unloaded tomorrow. But now I know that tomorrow's supposed to be like 100 degrees here, and I was worried that leaving the door open for so long in the morning that it would make it very, very warm in the building all day, because all this hot air getting in. But things are always not going according to plan, and this is just one of those.